Welcome to the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. Here is the seafood news for the week of October 29th, 2012. Buyers of Rocksole and Flathead Sole may be noticing a shortage in the market at the moment. There is an overall shortage of these two flatfish species out of Alaska, with severe shortages of fillets over 3 ounces. 2012 was an abnormal year for frozen at sea trawl flatfish, which was affected by the ice coverage in the Bering Sea. Both Rocksole and Flathead Sole are targeted during the roe fishery when the biomass cools in February and March. Vessels switch to yellowfin sole in April in a normal production season. However, as ice covered the yellowfin fishing grounds until well into May, vessels were unable to target yellowfin and remained harvesting Rocksole and Flathead Sole. The early fishery produced large fish, with 20% of the fish being 300 grams plus. Buyers will recall early availability of larger fillets earlier in the season. While overall catch is not down, the early fishing effort on the species and high demand for fillets meant the product sold out earlier than in previous seasons. There is bycatch of both Rocksole and Flathead Sole, but in very small volumes and in smaller sizes. Current harvest, according to vessel management, is M size 180 to 300 grams, about 80%, L size, which is 300 grams plus, about 15%. The remainder is S and double S size, so 5% of that. Chinese processors of sole fillets are reporting that less than 5% of the product they are receiving will produce fillets over 3 ounce in size. Some buyers have switched to alternative species for larger sizes or are using married fillets. Processors use a process to bind two smaller size fillets together to create a larger finished product, calling them married fillets. The finished product is suitable for many applications, such as breaded and battered value-added products. Supply is expected to remain short, and prices, if you can find the product, are over $3 for large sizes and $2.85 for smaller sizes, which is up 60 to 75 cents a pound. Be careful at what you find for supply. It has been reported that Alaskan plaice is being substituted. This is not a good substitute, so ask for DNA testing on all sole purchases. There are many reports of oversupply of Atlantic cod raw material. We are currently researching this and will report on our findings next week. In the meantime, keep a watchful eye on the cod market. Thank you for joining me for the Tradex Foods 3-Minute Market Insight. This is Rob Reierson. Buy smart and eat more seafood.